Morrisville.
Hi, I'm Judy. I live in Morrisville.
So Judy, tell me this. When you very first came in here, what was your major complaint?
A spinal stenosis, which was intense pain in the lower part of my back in the spine.
Yeah, and that had been diagnosed for how long before you came to see us?
Number of months.
And you had tried pretty much everything, hadn't you?
Well, I went to the orthopedic doctors, a couple of different ones, and they pretty much said it was going to be painful and I could take pain pills, or eventually it would have probably mean surgery. And I also investigated the surgery, and that was pretty scary because I talked to people who'd had it, and their relief, it was at least a couple of months after surgery they were still in pain, horrible pain. And then eventually they got better where they could walk, but they could always get it again. And in fact, two of them that I talked to did.
Oh my goodness.
A couple of years later.
A lot of grief for that. Right. What sort of symptoms do you have with spinal stenosis?
Originally or now?
Originally.
Originally I had low back pain, mostly when I'd lay down. And then it would start. I couldn't sleep at night because the pain would get very intense.
Right, that was going into your leg too.
And it would go into my left leg. The left, for some reason, it went lower back, and then it would go down my left leg, which is my bad side, and it eventually would go all the way down the leg.
So you had trouble walking.
It wasn't as bad once I got moving. It was there, but I could ignore it, and I'd take pain pills. But it was worst at night. I could walk.
Yeah, up and down the stairs, I remember.
Stairs are horrible. Stairs were torture, and we live, our bedroom is upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
So going up and down was, I hang on to the banister,
And pull
the
yourself.
railing, and pull myself up and
no.
lean on it going down.
Right.
Had to.
Right. And do you mind telling us your age?
I'm 80. I will be 80 in January.
So, and you've still got things to do, don't you? And a little granddaughter?
I've got, an 8-year-old and that lives with us, and her son, my son, her dad, and my husband and me in the house. And an 8-year-old, it's hard to keep up with.
Well, now we've been doing spinal decompression therapy. How's that working?
It's a world of difference. The back pain is gone. Once in a while I get a pulling, and usually if I go to a chiropractor, that straightens me out and I'm back. I was going to a chiropractor before spinal stenosis. However, there is no pain anymore. I do get, occasionally I'll get some twinges, only when I go to bed at night, and then it's gone. I haven't had the pain that I had at the beginning at all. I couldn't walk at all, hardly. I would get bad. Now I can take a short walk.
Great. Beautiful. Well, it sounds as though you would recommend spinal decompression to others.
I more than recommend, if I could push them into it, because I see what pain they can go through without it. And to me that right now I checked everything. I checked regrowing, stem cell regrowth, everything. And this was the only answer I found. It's wonderful. Thank you, and I wish there was a way of getting the word out.